welcome everyone again in the episode 2 of Fireside Chat with our experts. And today we'll be discussing, we'll be diving a bit deeper into Gen AI, Adoption AI, and AI Engineering Buddy. So welcome, Indrajit, Gayathri, and Annapurna once again. Yeah. So think let's talk to Indrajit first today. So Indrajit, a simple and plain question to you is, there is often a debate upon open source and proprietary software, right? So could you please outline the value add that proprietary software like Gen AI offers over open source alternatives? Additionally, can you also explain, the user in terms of what it expects in terms of the estimated cost to train a model and maintaining a model? So I think these are very important factors when anyone is choosing, the right services. So can you please elaborate?
No, absolutely right. See, first of all, I believe that it's a personal choice or it's a company's choice. Either we go open source or we use proprietary, I'll not say proprietary, but we use GPTs which are, on the using an API call. Now you have to understand this, that both of them, they go hand in hand. If somebody is building, let's say a Gen AI app, which let's say does question answering, what happens is there are some open source libraries that are required in order to complete it. One of them being LangChain, another one Llama Index. So, and let's say I am building it on Azure. I think to what Gayathri also mentioned, that our AI engineering buddy is powered by Azure. So let's say we are building something on Azure. So we can definitely use LangChain as well as Llama Index along with Azure Cognitive Search. So you see, it's all a choice. Now, if I say, hey, I will not use LangChain, then let's say I will not use LangChain for chunking. Okay, then there are options Azure offers, which are prompt flow. So there is always an alternative. Now, what is your cost? What is the budget? What is your IT or your cybersecurity policy? It all depends on that. Now I will come to the cost. See, you have to understand that. I'll talk about Adopt Gen AI Securely, one of our offering, where we are saying that we will build one or customize, rather not build. We are not building chat GPTs here or GPTs here. We will customize and fine tune one of your model using your data and do multiple tasks. Now think about this, that in the past, what has happened is for every use case, people were building or companies were building AI models. That thing is changing. That's the entire, there is a shift that is going to happen with Gen AI. Gen AI can do summarization, it can call your tools, it can call agents, it can call other, I would say, proprietary or non-proprietary based on what is your. So we summarize, call agents, even call different tools, and then we go ahead and have all our tasks done. So Gen AI is a multitasker. Now, once we have Gen AI as a multitasking, I would say AI model, what happens is that your total cost of ownership of developing AI models as well as maintaining AI models reduces. So that's how you can realize benefit. And again, coming back to our Adopt Gen AI Securely, we will go ahead and guide you in this journey, and we will have a brain share as well.
Got it. Thanks for the insightful, discussion, Indrajit. I think it's very simple, right? We are here to build whatever the customer needs. That's just to sum it up. And the cost totally depends upon what sort of engagements that you want to have with Zensar. So it's plain and clear. Thanks for that, Indrajit. Gayatri, coming back to you, I think responsible AI is a crucial aspect of AI development, right? So can you please provide insights into what a responsible AI framework encompasses and why it is vital for ethical and sustainable use of AI technologies?
Yeah, Treya. Responsible AI framework is not something new in the industry. This has been in practice in all our AI development or AI infused engineering solutions that we had been building for quite long. But this got into a buzz post ChatGPT release in early Jan this year because of the adoption increase across all industry and everybody wanted to try on it with a caution and adopt it very fast, right? So what is responsible AI framework is all about is it is essential for ensuring that AI technologies are developed, deployed, and used in ways that prioritize ethical considerations, fairness, transparency, accountability, trust, and societal well-being. Every customer's data is their own IP, so we ensure that every customer's data is they are not consumed for any other purpose, which includes training, which includes feeding of data back to various systems, feedback, all such things we need to take care, right? Hence, for any work that we do on GenAI, the first and fundamental principle is to set their responsible AI framework before even setting up anything else for them. So, key components of the framework includes data privacy, data governance across every life cycle of data, data confidentiality, compliance and legal obligations, safety and security across different layers is something which we need to consider for every program. A robust, responsible AI framework serves as a guiding principle for developers, policymakers, organizations, and ensuring that AI is developed and utilized effectively, improve the efficiency gains while minimizing potential risk and ethical concerns. Hence, it is really important and crucial part of every program that gets into AI solution.
Wow, I'm still, in the wow of how this, Chat GPT came into picture, how people are, and companies across are adopting it. And you made a very valid point, Gayatri, in terms of security, right? This all entire functionality is mandate, and we as Zensar are, kind of bind to be secure enough of any data that we are, processing, right? So that's one of the most important, function that we are doing as a team here. So great, thanks again for that insightful, comment, Gayatri. Moving to Annapurna. Annapurna, switching sides from responsible AI to Gen AI. A quick question to you is how generative AI services have been, it's kind of relevant, right? It's gaining a lot of attention lately. But can you provide our listeners with better understanding of the practical applications and use cases? And ultimately, how are they transforming it into various industries?
Sure, Akshay. So, generative AI, as you mentioned, it has really garnered significant attention in the industries, in various industries, and it is reshaping the way we were approaching different tasks and processes in various industries. So, generative AI, definitely their practical applications span across various fields like content generation, design, personalization. For instance, in content generation, if we see, content creation, if we see, they can automatically generate text, images, videos with high variability, the required level of variability that is required. It is making it much easier to generate the content, more efficient. It is more efficient to produce the large volumes of content. While in designing, if we see, these technologies are assisting in creating artworks, logos, and layouts, saving time and enhancing the creativity at the same time. So apart from this, if we go for personalization of different content, generative AI is able to analyze the user data. It can generate personalized product recommendations and marketing materials, which significantly improves the customer engagement and conversion rates as well. When we come to see one use case or one practical application that can span across various industries is search. Search can be through the existing document, existing database, or where we can enable a single prompt window, as Indrajit already mentioned, that multiple use cases with single question answering prompt window can be used while the database remains the same, the underneath database. So that's a huge application. It saves the time and efforts, and increases the productivity of the people who are working on these applications.
Got it.
So,
Great. I think it's very clear, right? Time saving, and at the end of the day, personalization. That's paramount when it comes to any industry that we are looking for. So great. Thanks again, Annapurna, Indrajit, and Gayatri.